I give the floor to President Shultz.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I want to express my thanks to Edi Rama for the visit. We had an exchange of views much longer than foreseen, and I must tell you that I'm really impressed about our discussion, about the explanation of the Prime Minister, on which is concerning the political situation in the region, on which is concerning the relationship between the European Union and Albania, about the view of the Albanian Prime Minister to the situation of the European Union, the view of the role of the European Parliament. The Parliament could or should play. We had a very intensive exchange about the internal situation in the country, the economic development, about the relations with the neighbors, and we spoke about the international situation worldwide and the role of the European Union in that regard. Edi Rama and I, we are friends since a very long time, and we know each other since, I don't know, long time. And therefore our exchange was friendly and open-minded, and I want to underline here that we agreed about most of the items on the agenda. That the European Union should keep the door open for our neighborhood. This is what we have as a common position, and I accepted therefore the invitation of the Prime Minister to visit the country. I was in my capacity as President of the European Parliament, not yet in Albania, but very soon. I will visit the country and want to thank you, Prime Minister, for the invitation. I think for the time being it is necessary that European leaders give to our neighborhood the signal that our dialogue continues on the way, on the basis of mutual trust and the deepest possible cooperation in the times ahead. So, therefore, thank you once more for your visit, and thank you very much for our constructive dialogue.
Thank you very much. I'm very pleased that with our colleagues, we could have this time with you and have this very intense and very open exchange of views on the what to do in both sides, and also on the very high importance that we pay to the European Parliament and to the role of the Parliament also for our region and for our people. And I'm very happy to listen that you finally will come to Albania. Our Parliament Chairman has already extended you the invitation by written, and I hope now that it's the right time as newly elected President of Parliament to come and to address our Parliament and our people. And as for the rest, I'm absolutely convinced that Albania will continue to build an example in all the directions that you want to see from here. Rule of law, fight against organized crime and corruption, and first and foremost, I would say, modernization in all directions. I always believe that the integration process is a unique tool for modernization, and that's why we want to use it at large. And then to conclude, I would just underline that we want to intensify our relations with the European Parliament, also in terms of expertise and in terms of exchanges in the level of MPs for different purposes, because we have had a lot of help from this Parliament, and we will continue to seek help and to improve our parliamentary life.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Arta is already in position.
Thank you. Arta Toza, Top Channel, Albanian Television. First, for President Shultz, I'm very glad to hear that finally there will be an opportunity to visit Tirana during 2015, hopefully, as you couldn't keep your promise during 2014. But I would like to know how far is Albania from the opening of negotiations for EU accession, and how important is for this step of integration the boycott of the opposition, and to the Prime Minister Rama, having in mind that one of the main concerns of the opposition is the decriminalization of the Parliament. Were that part of your discussion with the President of the Parliament, this issue, and did you ask for a legal expertise by the European Parliament on this issue? Thank you.
What I expressed at the beginning of my statement, that we have to keep our neighborhood as near as possible to the European Union, that the way for Albania concretely to Europe includes that we, as soon as possible, should open chapters in the frame of the negotiations. Which is concerning the Parliament, look, you and I, we discussed in previous times about Edi Rama not going to the Parliament. And you remember very well that I said parliamentarians are elected to go to the Parliament. They are not elected by their voters to stay outside. The duty of a parliamentarian is, even if he disagrees with the rules of procedure, with the structure. This is here in my parliament. Every day as president, I'm confronted with people who are participating in the parliament, but who disagree with the majority, who disagree with the rules of procedure, who disagree with the resolutions, whatever. The place of a parliamentarian is within the parliament, not outside. That's what I said when Edi Rama was the opposition leader, and I urged him to get back to the parliament, what he did, by the way, at the end. So my appeal is, I have not changed my opinion. And therefore my advice is a parliament is elected, that all parliamentarians work in the parliament.
Thank you for your question. No, we didn't enter in details. For sure, our discussion was focused on the future and was focused on the different levels of cooperation among Albania and the European Parliament, and also among our region and the European Union. And I want to thank wholeheartedly the President for the full commitment to help and support the region as such, to not lose any hope, but to continue and work hard to get near to the Union. And as far as the position in Albania is concerned, you know, I never speak about the opposition in English, but I want to underline that we are waiting for them to come back, and we have fulfilled all they pretended to be legitimate requests, and in the same time, for everything that they want to propose, we are open, and we will immediately sit down and talk to them to find the best solution, without becoming the same party, of course. This is not something that we take as an option. So.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you.
Thank you.